You'd have to watch 100 hours of home movies to get as many sight gags as in one episode of Laugh-In. Laugh-In, weeknights at 10, 9 Central on Nick at Night.
Tommy Smothers is a guardian angel who'd better fly right, or else he's going straight to...
Shame on you.
The Smothers Brothers, Sundays at 11:10 Central on Nick at Night. Everybody knows Mr. Ed.
Hello.
But how well do you really know him? Did you remember his birthday?
Well, what's special about today?
Were you there for him when he really needed you?
I ate some bad hay and I got a tummy ache.
Well, some friend you turned out to be. But you can still get to know Mr. Ed on Nick at Night. Get to know his favorite hobby.
Those Phillies.
Get to know his favorite baseball team.
Those Phillies.
Mr. Ed, get to know your old friend a little better. Weeknights on Nick at Night. Curious about the origins of Anne? Then join Nick at Night as we turn back the evolutionary clock of Anne Southern. Back past my mother the car, past the Katie era.
Legally and biologically, I am also a biped.
Back till we uncover that early species of working girl known simply as Susie.
What next? Ectoplasm?
We'll explore her habitat, her tribal customs, and her primitive mating rituals.
I like to take out beautiful girls.
Susie, weeknights at 11:30, 10:30 Central on Nick at Night.
Remember all those times Donna and Alex Stone kissed and you wondered what all the excitement was about? Now you understand. Donna Reed, you missed something the first time on Nick at Night.
Imagine Shirley Temple, the voodoo witch.
Isn't there anything else I can do to satisfy your heathen bloodthirst?
Errol Flynn, a lousy kisser. Edmund O'Brien as Ricky Ricardo.
I'm looking for Lucy.
Oh, it's Ricky Ricardo.
It's not your imagination, it's Mad Movies.
Tag, you're in.
Old movies with all new soundtracks.
Here's that stool sample you ordered.
We've taken the class out of the classics. It's the funniest thing to happen to movies since Pia Zadora. Mad Movies, Saturdays at 11:10 Central on Nick at Night. You say you want to start a family, but you just can't find the time? Then tune into My Three Sons on Nick at Night, where in less than 40 weeks, you can watch your sitcom son go from kazoos to cohabitation. Yes, you'll get it all. Prepubescence.
What's an opposite sex?
Puberty.
You're heavy.
Even the joys of manhood.
We're going to a motel for the weekend.
It's quick, it's easy.
No, it's weird.
It's My Three Sons, the family you can start every night on Nick at Night. Don't think of Car 54 as just another cop show. Think of it as a half hour stuck in traffic with a guy named Tootie. Ooh, Car 54, where are you? Every night on Nick at Night. In what famous movie does Shirley Temple strangulate her guardian? Mad Movies. It's old classics with all new soundtracks on Nick at Night. Nick at Night, the network with the happy families, salutes another happy family, the Williamses. Like Donna and the kids, they communicate with each other.
I'm never going to speak to you again. Never, never, never.
Like Chip and Robbie, they support each other.
Oh, you cheated. I don't want to play with you.
And like Wilbur and Ed, they take care of each other.
Oh.
Join this happy family
Togetherness. I got it up to here.
on Make Room for Daddy, every night on Nick at Night. Tonight on the Nick at Night movie, it's World War II and the Army needs officers.
I'm convinced that I'd make a very offensive officer.
Yanks ahoy! Tonight on the Nick at Night movie.
Some party animals are real dogs, but Nick at Night has got a real party animal. If you're looking for a real party animal,
He's pitiful, isn't he?
you're looking for Mr. Ed on Nick at Night.
You'd have to be Jerry Lewis's shoeshine boy for nearly 20 seconds to get the same number of cheap gags as in one episode of Laugh-In. Laugh-In, weeknights on Nick at Night.
Since 1964, 18% of all police brutality victims were subjected to illegal body searches, 12% were harassed, and 70% were forced to listen to bad Gunther Tootie impressions. This report brought to you by Car 54. Enter the world of clinical psychology as you undergo Donna analysis, the probing questions.
Don't you ever feel the need to confide in someone?
Group therapy, the Donna diagnosis.
If you just had a little more self-confidence, you could rule the world.
And she's fully qualified.
I love to walk, and besides, I was once a Girl Scout.
It's more than a TV show. It's a state of mind. Donna Reed
Thank you, Sigmund Freud.
on Nick at Night. Here in the year 2439, it's hard to imagine that the monkeys were once on occasionally, not on every channel all the time as they are today. Founding monkey Peter Tork not only originated the Pete role, but later starred in such long-running shows as The Man from Monkey and This Monkey for Hire. His descendant today, Zarel Tork, is the popular host of the Nightly Monkey Business Report. This historical half-minute was brought to you by Gravitron, makers of fine personal gravity spheres, and by the home of the monkeys on every weeknight for over 450 years, Nick at Night. You think you're tough, but nothing can prepare you for the abject suburban nightmare of My 3 Sons. Stephen Douglas, a father alone with 3 boys, 1 dog, and a man they call Bub. Together they've turned his life into a living heck.
Chip didn't put his milk bottles out this morning. Robbie hasn't cleaned his garage in a week.
Fred McMurray is Stephen Douglas. Walk a mile in his wingtips, if you dare.
It's just too much.
My 3 Sons. Just keep telling yourself it's only a TV show. Every night at 9, 8 Central on Nick at Night. In what famous old movie does soup slurping drive Orson Welles to murder? Mad Movies. It's old classics with all new soundtracks on Nick at Night.
Laughing, yeah. Oh, what's that really funny thing they always say?
It's suck it to me.
No, it's something else.
You bet your sweet bippy. Beautiful downtown Burbank.
No.
I'll drink to that.
That's the truth.
Something else.
Say goodnight, Dick.
Why don't you look it up in your funkin' wagon?
Fickle finger of fate.
Here comes the jive.
That tickles my fancy.
Wait, it's...
Live in on Nick at Night.
When you're hungry for TV and so much more, just reach for Nick at Night and the cupboard door. Big yummy yums, you just gotta try 'em. It's the crunchy munchy Nick at Night Sunday snack time.
Indulge, starting at 8, 7 Central. Here comes the fudge with Laugh-In. Then make room for Daddy's pickled pranks. Join My 3 Sons for some chips, dips, and flips, and wash it down with a clean, crisp taste of Donna Reed. You can't watch just one.
It's the crunchy munchy Nick at Night. Yum! Sunday snack time.
Everybody knows Mr. Ed.
Hello.
But how well do you really know him? Did you remember his birthday?
Well, what's special about today?
Were you there for him when he really needed you?
I ate some bad hay and I got a tummy ache.
Some friend you turned out to be. But you can still get to know Mr. Ed on Nick at Night. Get to know his favorite hobby.
Those Phillies.
Get to know his favorite baseball team.
Those Phillies.
Mr. Ed. Get to know your old friend a little better. Weeknights on Nick at Night.
You'd have to ride shotgun in the clown car for nearly 40 miles to get as many jokes as in one episode of Laugh-In.
Flounder.
Laugh-In, weeknights on Nick at Night.
Nick at Night brings you the continuing story of the world's strangest love triangle. Carol,
What Wilbur's trying to say is that his horse is as important as his wife.
Wilbur,
That's lovely, dear, but you're hiding Willie Davis.
and Mr. Ed.
I'm your horse, not your wife.
Every night filled with conflict.
Every time I need you, you're out with Mr. Ed.
Every night packed with human drama.
Choose between us.
Will Wilbur ever decide? Don't miss a single episode in the continuing story of Mr. Ed. Are you a zapper? Always zapping from channel to channel? Now zap to Nick at Night for all comedy all evening. We've got all half-hour comedies, the kind of shows you love to watch, one after another.
That's the way it should be.
It starts with Danny Thomas' classic sitcom, Make Room for Daddy.
Kids think of only one thing when it comes to their parents: divide and conquer.
With great comedies every half hour all evening long. So if zapping drives your family crazy, make Nick at Night the place you zap to. Every weeknight starting with Make Room for Daddy at 8, 7 Central on Nick at Night. Meet Susie, a single gal with some pretty high standards.
I have no intention of mingling with hippopotami, lovesick or otherwise.
Susie, weeknights on Nick at Night.